Good morning, everybody. Happy hump day. Man, I normally don't have Facebook open, but I got YouTube on this monitor, the one on the right, and just for the heck of it today, I put Facebook over here on the left, and I still don't see the thing starting over there. I don't know what's up with that. I see Janet's here and Dave Mack's here from Facebook, so I guess it's working. I don't know. Oh, there it is. There's me talking. Okay. All right. I guess I wasn't holding my mouth right or didn't click on something or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, happy Wednesday to y'all. Let's see who we got hanging out here today. Clyde CNC. His daughter's having surgery today. Well, we wish her well, Clyde. Hope all that goes well. LB Sharp's in the house. Good morning, LB. Let's see. Big D's in the house. Let's see, 40, 66 later. Yeah. That's pretty good weather right there. That's good shop weather right there. Larry Galt's here. Good hump day. Headed out to vote against socialism today. Yeah, buddy. I think I may try to go vote today. I haven't scheduled a Gatton CNC live, and I don't think I'm going to. I think I got a lot of stuff I really need to be doing instead of doing that, and one of those things is going to vote. So I may try to sneak over there today around lunchtime, between 11 and 12, and see if the crowds died down. But that's what they've been having on the news is just so many people getting out and voting, which is a good thing. But there's been long lines and stuff. But I don't think it's going to be too bad over there. If it's a long line, I can't even find a place to get parked or something, I'll just come back home and I'll for sure go on election day if I have to, because then it don't matter how long I have to stay in the line. I'll stay there till however long it takes. Troy Pritchard's here. Good morning, Troy. Happy hump day. Earl Walker's here as well. 45 going to 64. Man, that's some good temps right there, buddy. Paul Stewart's in the house. How you doing, Paul? Good to see you. Stephen Toronto. Hump day greetings. Yes, sir. Thank you, Stephen. Jesse's here this morning. How you doing? Hey, look, Bob's here on time today. Good deal. How you doing, Bob? Hope all is well. Over there across the pond. Shores Rompus. Good flying weather. Yeah, I bet it is. Of course, if you got a Sam, any day's a good day to fly. Let's see here. Let's see. Steve Gronsky's here. 59 going to 80. Man, it's still getting pretty hot out there, isn't it? Man. Any golf in the plans today, Steve? Gary Hammett's here. Good morning, sir. There's my favorite solar man. Did y'all see that little toy car he got? I want to see a picture of the car with you sitting in it, Ryan. Because I think Ryan's pretty big guy. I think he's like six. He's over 6 foot tall, I think. I think I heard him say that one time. So I want to see him sitting in that thing or driving around in the yard or something. Yeah, we want some video on that. I'll have to have you as a special guest on the morning coffee sessions to debut the maiden voyage in that thing. There's my old buddy Janet. National Dessert Day. Oh, I wish you hadn't told me that, Janet. All right, good deal. Good to see you. Dave Max here. Jackson and I out walking, going fishing today. High of 75. Good day for fishing, I'll bet. Here's Jim Sinicola. Good morning, all. Happy something. Or maybe he's just happy. Hope he's happy. I think Jim's probably happy. Good to see you, Jim. Doc Whitaker's in the house. How you doing, Doc? Janet says prayers for a speedy and complete recovery, Clyde. Talking about your daughter's surgery. Gary says going to vote today. Also, yeah. I think I probably need to try it. I'm not even sure how long the early voting lasts. Isn't it a couple of weeks here in Georgia? Gary, do you know? I don't. I'm not sure. I think it's a couple of weeks. Bart Bixel's here in the house today. How you doing, Bart? Steve confirms. Yes, Dave. Golf today, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm going to go out on a limb and say Steve likes to play golf. I'm just saying. Ryan says he's 6'2", 320 pounds. That car doesn't even weigh that much, does it? I saw the video where you pull it off the trailer by yourself. I mean, just roll it right off like a go-kart or something. I want video. Bob's got an on this day thing. On this day in history in 1066, Battle of Hastings, William the Conqueror and his Norman army defeat the English forces of Harold II, who was killed in the battle. Okay. Alrighty then. Gary says till 30 or 31. Okay, I guess the date. Okay, so that's longer than I thought. That's about 3 weeks worth. All right. Well, I still may try to go today. I just. Dave says he voted yesterday, early voting through Friday before election. Through this Friday? All right, now I got to check it because we're getting conflicting things. Hey, there's Mike Reynolds. Happy Wednesday to you, Mike. Good to see you. Bill Hoffman's in the house. Happy, what's he saying? Oh, good morning, Dave, and everyone. Hump day again. Yep, they come around once a week. And you notice I got the big coffee mug. Got to get over the hump today. So I got the big one. With batteries, it's a bit over 1,000 pounds. Okay. All right. Well, even with you in it, with batteries and you in it, it's still way less than most cars weigh then. All right. My farming reporter, Doug, has a question. It says, hey, quick hey to the Gatton crew. Raised bed is coming along well. Fall break next week. Oh, okay. Yeah. And Doug is such a thoughtful person. He got his wife a 20-yard dumpster for fall break. I mean, what a guy. I'm telling you. I don't know how you're setting the bar pretty high there, Doug. I don't know what you're going to do for like birthdays and stuff. Friday. Oh, the Friday right before the election. Okay. So that would be the 30th then. Okay. So we got about a total of about 3 weeks early voting. And we're on day 3, I guess, right now. I got to turn this off. It's freaking me out because on Facebook, this is pretty big, and I'm looking at myself. I got it over here. A little unsettling. All right. I think I'm caught up on the comments. Man, I've got to tell you, I have got to tell you, Rocky gave me the biggest scare yesterday. I was sitting right here. I don't even remember what I was doing. Maybe been on Amazon or something looking. It was Prime Day. I didn't buy anything. But I was sitting right here. And Rocky, Jack's sitting right here now. He's all sprawled out. I don't think, Rocky's not even in here now. But Rocky was laying right here, just, snoozing away. And all of a sudden, I heard him, kind of cry out like, whimpering or whatever dogs do, whatever you describe it. And I looked down and I'm like, what's wrong with him? And he had both of his front legs. Here he comes now. Photo bomb. Heard me talking about it. But yeah, I'm telling the story, Rob. I'm telling it. You're going back in there now. Anyway, he had both his front paws like up here around his neck and stuff, and he was laying on his side. So I get down on the floor with him, and he just had this weird look in his eyes, and I'm thinking, this is it. He's going to go right here. And I didn't know what to do for him, but it turns out, because he just laid real still, and then every once in a while, if he tried to move, he would whimper, and I'm like, he's having a stroke or heart attack or something right here. But anyway, as it turns out, you know how dogs like to, and Rocky does it all the time, they like to take their paws and kind of do this, rub their face, and sometimes Rocky will do both of them and, do like that, rub his face. Well, apparently, by some strange fluke, he got his dew claw, the little thumb thing they call, dogs have, the dew claw. He got that thing hung up on the little ring on his collar that holds his, the little tag you get from the vet and stuff. And that's why he had that paw, but he had the other one up there too. And I'm thinking, and finally, he decided, well, it's going to hurt, but I'm going to have to move because Dad can't figure out what's wrong with me. So he moves, and then I see that he can't move that arm is arm. I call it arm. His leg is stuck to his collar there. So anyway, but man, that gave me a scare. I'm thinking the poor dog's going to croak right here in my office. But he's good to go. He's good to go. He's still limping around and creaking and snapping and popping and all that, but he's still going. So gave me quite a scare. Let's see. Next year, Doug, her very own porta pot. Yeah. That's what I mean, Jen. I think he's kind of setting the bar high, putting a 20-yard dumpster for fall break. He's gonna have to up his game next time, I bet. Earl says Ohio early voting period runs Tuesday, October 6th to Monday. Oh, you go right up until the day, huh? Yeah, and you guys started earlier than us too, because we started on the 12th, I think. Yeah, poor baby. I know it. It's and I don't know. I've had him for a long, long time. And he's always done that, wiping, but he's never hung that claw on there like that. And man, scared me to death. Anyway, all is well, or as well as it can be. Tell me all what y'all bought on Prime Day. Y'all buy anything yesterday? We got day 2 of Prime Day. Man, I've been getting emails left and right. Buy this, buy that. Here's what's on sale. You can't live without this. It's crazy. I've, I mentioned the other day that I was going dark, and I have, because this really kind of hurts my eyes when I look this way. That screen is so bright. That's my email screen. So I've been minimizing this, and now I have Facebook over here, which I'm using in the dark mode, and I have YouTube over here, which I am also using in the dark mode. And I like it. I have I've been using them both like that now for a week or two, and I am really looking like it. Can't even talk. I'm really liking the dark mode. Ryan said, "Yeah, that's what I'm leaning for." Who was it? Steve? I think it was Steve in Toronto or somebody showed that or talked about that yesterday. That's a pretty sweet deal there. I may get another one of those. I may even buy two of those. That's such a good deal. Um, Dave Mack bought cable drag chain T-Track spindle cable. None on Prime. Ah, nuts. Steven wants to know if I like my flight controls. Yeah. They came in yesterday. I was getting the CH products. There's another story there I got to tell you about. But I went with the CH products, which was probably my least favorite choice of the controls to buy, of the yokes to buy. And because that's the only one that was in stock. Everybody else was out of all the other better ones. And so it comes in yesterday. My favorite little UPS gal brought it, about $2.20. And I opened it up and looked at it, and then I had other stuff to do. So I thought, well, when I get all my chores done, I'll come in here and set it up. And of course, Tuesday is update day or update release day or patch day for Microsoft SIM. Ever since they came out with the new one on August 18th, I think is when it was released. They usually do their releases where they fix bugs and different things, add new things on Tuesday. So I came in here, and so when I turned it on last night, of course, had to do that update, which was like, well, the first thing you had to do was download something that was like 500 or 600 megabyte, and then it was like a zip file, and then when you unzip it and install it, that was like 2.5 gigabyte or something like that. So I had to get that done, which I'm glad, because they did a free update where they redid all of the scenery in Japan. And I've seen other videos of other people flying it, and it's beautiful. But I haven't been able to do it because every time I would go to get that thing, it was grayed out. It wouldn't let me download it. Well, now, after I got the update yesterday, I thought, well, let me try that again. I clicked on it, and I'm like, okay, now it's working. So then I had to spend time getting that update, downloading that one. So now I think I'm current with all the free stuff and updates that I'm supposed to have. And then I thought, okay, well, let me figure this thing out. So I set it up here, and it comes with a couple little cheesy clamps to clamp to the end of your desk. And this is a homemade desk that I made. It's just basically a big piece of plywood that's trimmed out, and I got it stained and stuff. But I got like a board on the front here that's like this tall. Well, those clamps don't work. And even if they did, I'm getting kind of far away because I have my monitor. Again, my desk is like 3 feet deep, and my monitor's on a little 3 monitor thing. So it's pretty good ways away. So I needed it closer, but yet room to turn it without bumping my knuckles and stuff. So I had to rig up my own thing. So, you got a CNC, you set up, you draw something, do a little measuring, and went and made that. It's nothing fancy, and still I'm not sure about it. So instead of trying to figure out a way to really screw it down to it, my little piece of plywood, I just use some double-sided tape, and it's got a notch where the part that would butt up against the desk, it's got like a cutout, a pocket, and it sets in that. And then it's got a couple of ears, so that it's wide enough I can put some clamps out here and hold it. And I did a few landings, takeoff and landings and stuff yesterday. And of course, the other thing too is when I went to do it, Microsoft does not have any, what's the word I'm looking for? It'll come to me in a minute. Preset, what is the word? But you know how you have to set it up? Like you have to say, okay, I want this button to do this. Somebody help me with the word here. I'm trying to think of. But anyway, so it didn't have any of that. Assignments, that's what button assignments or control assignments. There was none in there. So it was totally blank. Now I plug it in, it's USB, so I plugged it in. It finds it really quick. So that wasn't a problem. But I had to go through and assign all the different stuff. And I'm probably still going to change it another time or two because I've already signed it one way, and I go, nah, as I try to fly, I'm like, nah, I don't like this. I'd rather have it like this. But yeah, I think I'm going to like it really well. And what I'm going to do is, like you can use the keyboard for a lot of hotkey things, like say like putting landing gear up or down, But I think what I'm going to use is just do hotkeys and put them on my Stream Deck and create a page where I can have it sitting right here beside. And for the things that don't really have to move, it's just like, button landing gear down, button landing gear up, stuff like that. Put that on my Stream Deck. And I think once I get it all figured out, it will be a lot of fun. But again, I don't have time to. That's the way it always works. I get something fun ordered and it comes in, and I don't have time to mess with it. But maybe later today I will. Bob Sims asks, is that third or fourth generation dot? Larry says, nothing on Prime Day yet, but thinking I want another Kindle, but white paper version. Okay. David from Portal Woodworks is here. Good morning, David. Doc says, do you have Crater Lake in Iceland on your list? I think I do. I'll pull up my list and look, Doc. I'm pretty sure I do. I want to say somebody suggested that the other day. And again, I have to. Yeah, Crater Lake. I've got it on there. Setups, yeah. Well, assignments is the word I was looking for. That's what they call it, is controller assignments. Doc says it looks like an eye. Okay. Steven says Prime Day got 2 external USB drives, 480 gig SSD for $42, in a Western Digital Black 5 terabyte, $94. Handyman mag sub for $5. All right. Looks like Steven's getting some deals. I have a Thrustmaster fly stick and throttle control you can have, Dave. Multiple buttons on each. Yeah, I don't think I want one of those. I don't, because I've seen a place that had one of those, and I could have got one, but I don't think that's what I want. Jeff Morgan's here. Good morning, Jeff. How are you doing? Happy Hump Day. Says you will have more enjoyment with dedicated Microsoft Flight Simulator add-on hardware like CH products. Yeah, I tell you, it won't happen anytime soon because obviously a lot of the stuff is still sold out. But I was watching a video the other day. That's why I get in trouble watching these other videos. But this guy was making, he was using he had like a laser, one that can cut, a pretty powerful one that'll cut plywood and stuff. And he had cut, um, he's making like these Cessna type boards, dashboards. And then you can buy all these controls. Now, some of that stuff's pretty pricey because some things like a little gauge is, $150 or something by itself. But I'm thinking, I might like to do that, make a separate little thing so I don't have to set it here and then take it down and keep moving. It'd be nice to have. Of course, I'd probably get another computer too. But I may look at it because he had the files on Thingiverse. I've already got them, and it'd be easy to make. I think it wasn't plywood. I take that back. It wasn't plywood he was making them out of. It was. I can't remember. It wasn't metal. Although there's another company that makes them. I can't think of what the name of that company is. Stay Level Aviation, I think, is the name of that company. But they make steel ones, and you can order one, get it configured how you want. And what they do is a lot of times to help the budget, they'll, instead of doing the gauges, the old steam gauges, they'll do like a cutout that will fit an iPad, and then you can use an app that has a cluster of those gauges on there, and that's a much more inexpensive way to do it. So, yeah. So I don't know. I don't know. And well, oh, you know what? I forgot to tell you. One of the things I was doing is I got an email. Now that I bought that thing, I'm getting emails from that company all the time. Oh yeah, get this, get that. And I got an email from them yesterday, and they now have, now that I get this one, they now have the Logitech in stock, and it comes with a quadrant of levers like the thrust and mixture and all that. So they now have that in stock, and I'm like, well, if I'd known that was going to be in stock this quick, I would have maybe waited. But it is what it is. This one has actually it's not real convenient, but it's got like 3 little levers that you can use for throttle, mixture, and some of them say for prop tilt, but I don't think that's even in the flight sim. I've configured one to use as the trim. So, and I may change it all. I don't know. But I think between using that and the Stream Deck for the simple buttons, I can enjoy this a lot more. And I got a flight that I'm just chomping at the bit to do a video on, but I haven't had time. I won't have time today either. But anyway, that was my little sound. Tell me I need to get out of here. For you guys on here watching the coffee sessions that are CNC guys, like I said, I probably will not do a Gatton CNC live today. It's Wednesday. It's my normal day, but remember, I said at the beginning, my production schedule and what I have to do will determine whether I always do them or not. And I don't know unless something happens different where I just throw one together at the last minute. But I probably will not do one today. Anyway, everybody have an awesome Wednesday. Hope you're having good weather where you are. It's fantastic here where I'm at. And I got to get out of here and get to work. So we will see you all tomorrow for number 266. See y'all.